Hey, welcome back to another episode of the VoyageCast News, bringing you Friday's news on Thursday. There's a new study that sheds light on how auditory, gustatory, and olfactory stimulation can improve cognitive performance. This study was published in the journal Scientific Reports and has shed new light on how auditory, gustatory, and olfactory stimulation can improve cognitive performance. The study conducted by researchers at the University of California, Berkeley used a wearable device to monitor brain activity and performance during cognitive tasks. Gustatory is taste, by the way, if you didn't know. Olfactory is your sense of smell, and auditory, of course, is hearing. The researchers found that auditory stimulation was most effective at improving attention and working memory. Interesting. This is because auditory stimulation can help to focus attention and filter out distractions. It can also help to improve working memory by strengthening the connections between different brain regions.
Interesting.
Gustatory, or taste, and was most effective at improving mood and motivation. This is because gustatory stimulation can release dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward.
I like that.
It can also help to reduce stress and anxiety. Olfactory stimulation, your sense of smell, was most effective at improving creativity and problem solving. That's surprising. This is because olfactory stimulation can activate the hippocampus, a brain region that is involved in memory and learning. It can also help to improve the ability to think outside of the box. The researchers believe that these findings could lead to new treatments for cognitive disorders such as Alzheimer's disease and dementia. They also suggest that wearable brain stimulation devices could be used to improve cognitive performance in healthy individuals. That is pretty interesting. This study provides important insights into how we can use sensory stimulation to improve cognitive functioning, said lead author Fekri Azgomi. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. We believe that this approach, he says, could have a major impact on the treatment of cognitive disorders and the enhancement of cognitive performance in healthy individuals. Man, get that brain supercharged. The study's findings are still preliminary, of course, but they are promising. More research is needed to confirm the results to determine the optimal methods for using brain stimulation to improve cognitive performance. In the meantime, these findings offer hope for people with cognitive disorders and for those who want to improve their cognitive performance. With further research, brain stimulation could become a safe and effective way to improve cognitive functioning and your quality of life. In addition to the findings, the study also found the effects of sensory stimulation on cognitive performance varied depending on the individual. Of course, no two brains are the same. For example, some people were more sensitive to audio stimulation than others. This suggests that personalized brain stimulation could be more effective than a one-size-fits-all approach. Makes sense to me. The researchers are now planning to conduct further studies to explore long-term effects of brain stimulation on cognitive health. They're also interested in investigating how sensory stimulation can be used to treat other conditions, such as depression and anxiety. That's promising. Overall, the findings of this study suggest that sensory stimulation is, as I said, a promising new approach to improving cognitive performance. With further research, however, this approach could have a major impact on the treatment of cognitive disorders and enhancement of cognitive functioning in healthy individuals. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the VoyageCast News, bringing you Friday's news on Thursday.